Okay, so this video is really just an attempt to see if I can rank this video for a particular quote that is often searched for. The quote is actually spoken by one of the original founding fathers, so to speak, of the United States. His name was Patrick Henry, and there's quite a number of quotes that we have from him, many of them very poignant explanations of of our country and really what it was meant to be and how it came to be and that sort of thing. But this particular quote is regarding the Constitution and the structure of government and why it was set up the way that it was. It says the Constitution is not an instrument for the government to restrain the people. It is an instrument for the people to restrain the government. And that quote is so very true, and unfortunately not really paid attention to these days. As the people or citizens of this nation, we have really kind of almost given up our right to control or restrain or limit the government, and have pretty much given our politicians and our government free rein to control our lives in just about any way they see fit. So it's really not true any longer that the people restrain the government. It is entirely true that the government restrains the people through regulations and laws and taxes and all sorts of other ways that they repress the people. And so, unfortunately, the strength of this quote and what it means and what it has to say about our Constitution no longer really applies in this nation. And so, as a United States citizen, it frustrates me, that the freedom of the people is so curtailed by our government, and that the Constitution is so almost entirely ignored by the politicians in power. But it frustrates me really even more that the citizens of this nation haven't risen up against it and really done anything about it. Patrick Henry was one that stood up and was counted as one that was a staunch supporter of freedom in this country, and unfortunately we have made his and many other founding fathers' sacrifices pretty much a moot point at this juncture in the history of this country, because we have forgotten what the basis of this nation was, what the purpose of the Constitution was, and what the intent was of our founding fathers regarding the restraint of the government and the limited nature that government should have had. So again, this video was really just a way to see if I could rank this. So we're going to stop the video, and I'm going to see what I can do about getting this thing ranked for that phrase. Thank you.